This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Away to get us going.
Texas. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this week.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go, first third down of the game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And you'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
The tight end does everything right here on this drag route except catch the football. Did a nice job of bringing his defender with him, had a step or two on him, the ball's on him, and he just drops it.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field in the second drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. In the clear at the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivered, receivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Split backfield here. It off from the gun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Spins away from defenders. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Longhorns are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Buckeyes. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Quick throw to his receiver. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Punt over the middle. It's Roberts. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Has the first down and more. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. More problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Fighting him off. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That neutral zone penalty pushes the ball up 5 yards. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. To the air, it's Reed. Running back has it on a screen now. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 20. At the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quick throw to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It tests the middle but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Back in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Bringing pressure. Breaks into open space. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and 10 now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
With the catch, it's Simon. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
He's got room to run. Here he goes. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Pressure is coming. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and...
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Throwing for his running back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Extending the play now. Physical run earns the first down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Reed. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. And defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to pass, it's Sayan. Short throw complete to the tight end. Recovers the fumble, picks up the 1st down, just like they drew it up.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that previous play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Reed. Snags the quick throw. McGain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coach. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Picks up the force, looking for more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge game.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
They feel bad. That was a fake penalty.
The call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Smith. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
What a catch! That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's saying. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And this one is caught. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Porter. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter, where the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Handoff to the back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They continue to roll up the score.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, up and good. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To the air, it's Smith. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
A running play called on 4th down. Good enough for first down yardage.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Longhorns are in the red zone now. Now they call a run. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, Texas, 29.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Sayin. He'll throw to the running back in the flat. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that 1st touchdown is always going to be good.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Smith. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left. Caught at the 30. Still running. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a shotgun run call. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
36.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Oh, he fumbles! The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Good throw. Complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Man, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They're going to run it. Breaking tackles. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Throws to the tight end. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball.
He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He hauls it in to the 15, still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go.
Just
right
remember, I
down
could
the
slow
field
when I
with
wanted
just a
to.
few plays
I let
to
you
put
come
this game
back, so I was
right
running the
back
clock,
to having a
Bubba.
comfortable lead.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 36.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Fighting off the defender.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Makes a quick catch. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
The two-point try is good, so the lead is down to 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Leaning on the run game here.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Smith. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Texas. Look out. Whole different game now.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
They decide to go for two to get within a field goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And the single back takes the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll feed the back again. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quick throw to the left side. He's got a receiver wide open here. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good.
And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He lets it go. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Smith. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive.